Okay, welcome everybody. Good morning to you all. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all enjoying our wonderful Black Friday sale. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about some keys to digestion and some of the products that I think you should really have in your house to help with digestion. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here so you can see what I'm seeing. Okay. And we're going to talk about the keys to digestion and understanding how digestive enzymes work. And it's important to know why things happen in the human body. And we have a plethora of enzymes, and we'll touch on those as well. So, what are digestive enzymes? Well, they're just basically a group of enzymes that help to break down macronutrients, things like fats, carbohydrates, and proteins. And it takes the body a lot of energy to digest your food, and any assistance we can give it, it makes it a lot easier for the process to happen when we're using digestive enzymes. Now, you've got a few different types. Proteolytic enzymes are needed to metabolize proteins. Lipases are needed to digest fats. Amylases are needed to break down carbohydrates. And there's a significant process that happens. So in the mouth, amylase is released and it starts to digest the molecules, and then it continues as food enters the stomach. The parietal cells of the stomach are then triggered into releasing acids like pepsin and other enzymes, including gastric amylase, and the process of degrading the partially digested food into what we call chyme. And chyme is this slurry of partially digested food that's going to make its way completely through the digestive system. Stomach acid also has an effect on neutralizing the salivary amylase, so then the gastric amylase can take over. In about an hour, the chyme is formed and it's propelled into the duodenum, where acidity triggers the release of the hormone secretin. So hormones start to get released in this process as well. And then when this happens, it actually engages the pancreas to release hormones, bicarbonate bile, and numerous pancreatic enzymes, of which the most relevant are lipases, trypsin, amylase, and nuclease. The bicarbonate changes the acidity of the chyme from acid to alkaline. This is really important, which has an effect of not only allowing the enzymes to degrade, but also killing off bacteria that will not survive in an acidic environment. So a lot going on. Now, our body makes a lot of different digestive enzymes. So let's take a closer look at what each of these does and why they're there. So amylase, as we said, that starts in the salivary glands when you start to put food in your mouth, and it helps to break down starches into simple sugars to facilitate digestion. You have alpha galactosidase, which helps break down starches and hard to digest foods, including gas-causing ingredients like beans, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage. So you'd see a lot of this if you're eating these types of food. Cellulase is responsible for the digestion of cellulose. And this is a type of fiber that's found in the cell wall of many types of plants. So if you're eating, say, lettuce and tomatoes and you've got some broccoli on there, it's going to be very helpful breaking down these foods. Glucoamylase is another digestive enzyme, and this is responsible for the digestion of cellulose, again, a type of fiber found in the cell wall of many types of plants. Invertase aids in the hydrolysis of sucrose, or table sugar, into fructose and glucose. So you can see already all these different enzymes are doing magic work inside our body. Now, you may have heard of people being lactose intolerant. Well, they actually lack the enzyme lactase, and this helps to break down lactose, which is a type of sugar found in milk and milk products and even some dairy products like cheese. Now, lipase is an enzyme produced by the pancreas that helps your body digest and absorb fats. Peptidase helps to break down the peptide protein chains into individual amino acids. So you'll have these protein chains, these peptide proteins, right? And they're in these longer chains, and they need to be broken down further. So this is where peptidase comes in, and it really does a great job at breaking down into individual amino acids. Phytase is another one, and this helps to facilitate the breakdown of phytic acid, which is a natural compound found in plant seeds, as well as nuts, whole grains, and legumes. So if you're over the holidays, say Thanksgiving, and we were kids, we used to have a big nut bowl. We had all sorts of like Brazilian nuts and walnuts, and we would eat those. Phytase is needed to break down these foods. Now, protease breaks down long chains of proteins into smaller units known as amino acids, right? So amino acids are very important. We've got maltase. This breaks down maltose, a disaccharide compound of two glucose molecules into individual glucose units. Again, we're breaking them down to further help the digestion. This enzyme is essential for digestion of maltose derived from starch breakdown. And maltose is produced in the small intestine and plays a significant role in carbohydrate digestion. Now, you might have heard of sucrase, right? This is catalyzes the hydrolysis of sucrose, table sugar, into glucose and fructose. It's secreted by the small intestinal lining and is vital for the proper digestion of dietary sucrose. Deficiency in sucrose can lead to sucrose intolerance, resulting in gastrointestinal discomfort when eating sucrose-containing foods. The benefits of enzymes: they help boost our nutrient absorption, they support digestive health, they may prevent gas and bloating, and may reduce stomach acid. And I think it's essential. We make less and less enzymes as we get older. I think it's essential for everyone to be taking some kind of digestive enzymes. And who needs digestive enzymes? People who are craving certain foods, people with thyroid issues, heartburn, indigestion, and burping. People could benefit from that. Hair that is thinning or falling out, and dry or lackluster skin. These people may need some digestive enzymes. Again, who needs them? People have trouble concentrating or have brain fog. If you have morning fatigue, if you have trouble sleeping well, if you've got arthritis or joint pain, muscle weakness or feeling too tired to exercise, mood swings, depression or irritability, and headaches and migraines are other signs that you might need some digestive enzymes. Again, the enzymes are there to help break down the foods. These are the symptoms of what's happening if we don't have enough enzymes in our body. And so are enzymes in food enough? I don't think so. I think certain foods do, like pineapple contains bromelain. That's a great enzyme as well. But I think we all need to supplement and have some type of supplement regime. So what depletes these enzymes? Well, poor nutrition, stress. Stress is a big enzyme depleter. As we age, again, we're making less enzymes, some specific medicines, and even certain problems like endocrine pancreatic insufficiency. All you need to know is that sometimes people will have certain health challenges that are going to contribute to depleting the enzymes. And of course, Young Living makes a plethora of enzymes. We have Essentialzyme, Essentialzymes 4, KidSense Mightyzyme, Detoxzyme, and Allerzyme. And I like Essentialzymes 4. They're very convenient. I eat those with my two largest meals. Our kids need enzymes. Let's face it. They're going to school. They are exposed to stress just like we are. Detoxzyme and Allerzyme are our two most potent. I like to do a month on and off. So currently this month I'm doing a protocol of Allerzyme in the morning, Allerzyme in the evening, and then I also do Essentialzymes 4, like I said, with my two largest meals. So there's a lot of things you can see. There's a lot of information out there on how to use enzymes. This is a great tool right here. It shows you our Young Living enzymes, and it shows you which enzymes are in each product, which I love. So Chris Bowerbank, many of you know Chris. He's a great educator, wonderful scientist. He helped correct this, and we submitted this, and you can download this from the digital library, and it's under YL Enzyme Chart. And so go there, download this, educate your teams, and I think you'll find it very beneficial. All right, thank you so much, everyone. I hope you continue to enjoy Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and we look forward to seeing you on our next educational call. Have a great rest of the day.